Hello everyone, let me introduce myself. My name is Desi Lawati with NPM 2441210 from the Accounting Study Program at Universitas Teknokrat Indonesia. In this video, I will explain about intercompany acquisition and investment in other entities with standard. Definition of acquisition. An intercompany acquisition is a process in which one company takes over the ownership of other company with the aim of obtaining control over its operation and policy. This process is generally carried out through the purchase of a majority of shares or the acquisition of the target company's asset. Acquisition are commonly use a strategic approach to expand business operation, enhance competitive and strengthen a company's position in the market. Types of acquisition. Acquisition can be classified based on their method and purpose. In practice, a company may acquire another company by purchasing its share, thereby gaining full control over its activities. Alternatively, an acquisition may involve only specific assets without taking over the entire liabilities of the companies. From a business relationship perspective, acquisition can occur horizontally between companies in the same industry or particularly within the supply chain, such as between suppliers and distribution. Investment in other entities. Investment in other entities refers to the allocation of funds by a company into another company within the objective of generating future economic benefit. This investment may be categorized as short-term or long-term, depending on the company's strategy and goals. In addition to financial return, investment also enable companies to expand their business network and increase their influence within an industry. Level of investor influence. In investment involving other entities, the level of ownership determines the extent of influence an investor has over the invested company. When ownership is relatively small, the investor typically has no significant influence over the company's policy. However, as ownership increases, the investor may gain significant influence or even full control, which in turn affect the accounting method applied in financial reporting. Investment accounting method. The accounting method used for investment depends on the level of influence held by the investor. When the investor has minimal influence, the investment is recorded at cost. If the investor has significant influence, the equity method is applied, where the investment value adjusts according to the investor a share of the investor's profit or loss. In cases where the investor has full control, financial statements are combined through a consolidation process. Concept of standard cost. Standard cost is a predetermined cost established as a benchmark for production or operational activities. It is It is set based on careful planning and assumption about normal operating conditions. Standard cost serves an important tool for cost control and performance evaluation, ensuring that operations are carried out efficiently. Type of standard cost. In practice, standard cost consists of several key components directly related to the production process. These components include standard costs for raw material, labor, and overhead. Each component is systematically calculated to provide an accurate basis for measuring operational efficiency. Benefit of standard cost. The use of standard cost provides various advantages for a companies, particularly in cost control and efficiency improvement. By establishing predetermined standard, companies can compare actual costs with expected costs. This comparison allows management to identify deviation, evaluate performance, and make more informed decisions in managing operations. Variance analysis. Variance analysis is the process of comparing standard costs with actual costs include. Any difference identified are referred to as variance. This analysis is essential in determining whether the company is operating efficiently or experiencing inefficiency. By understanding the cases of variance, companies can take corrective action and improve future performance. Relationship between acquisition and standard cost. In the context of acquisition, companies need to evaluate the operational performance of the target company, including its efficiencies. Standard cost can be used as tools to assess whether the target company operates efficiently. Furthermore, after the acquisition, standard costs play a role in measuring the success of integration and identifying potential cost savings. Conclusion. Intercompany acquisition and investment in other entities are important, strategic for business growth and expansion. The level of investment determines the degree of influence over other entities, which also affect the accounting method used. Meanwhile, standard cost serves as a crucial control tool that helps companies maintain efficiency and improve performance, particularly after an acquisition. That is all for my presentation. I hope the explanation I have provided can help you understand the topic better. Thank you very much for your attention.